Okay, let's generally just have a look around and see what this place has to offer. Two of the same rooms, there's a single person to talk to there, this leads somewhere I'm not allowed to go. Okay, Albus. Okay, Blowblanks. Okay, I get to talk to all the villains. That's cool. Who's in here?
This should be the guest of honors room. Sounds like whoever's in there is busy. Might be better to swing by later.
Okay, it's Elise. Right, this is going to be fucking long, isn't it, with this many scenes?
I can sense someone inside.
Who is it?
It's open.
Oh,
Come on in.
well, I guess we start with the worst one.
Excuse me.
That's great.
Oh, it's you. You finished
Vulcan.
talking with C?
Brilliant.
His name's Crow, not C, and he's never going to be anything else for me.
Oh, I know his real name. But to us, he's always gonna be C. That's our leader. He might be young, but each and every one of us look up to him and respect him.
Great.
Anyway, take a seat. Got a whole lot of questions, I bet.
Does you asking that mean you're willing to answer them?
This may take a
Depends on
while
the
if
questions.
every one of these scenes is going to be like 10 minutes long or something.
Just out of curiosity, how many members does the Imperial Liberation Front have left? I know the explosion back in the mine was staged, obviously.
Sure was. Anyway, 10, give or take.
Yep,
We lost
nice and
most of our
small.
members as soon as the war started kicking into gear.
Oh. Is that because the group's primary objective had been fulfilled?
Basically, yeah. We all came from different backgrounds, but the one thing we had in common was that we hated that bastard's guts. So after he'd kicked it, most of the guys didn't really have any reason for sticking around.
Makes
Can't
sense.
say I blame them for calling it quits.
Crow said that seeing this war through to its end was the last part of his game. Are the members who haven't left sticking around for similar reasons?
Interesting question.
Probably
Can't speak
not.
for the others, but me, I don't really care how this war goes. I mean, I'm a former Jaeger who can hold his own in a fight. I've always lived for war, and teaching those dumbasses in the provincial armies how to pilot soldats is a job worth doing, even if it's a pain. After we disband, I'll find myself something else to do.
I see.
That's it. It's that simple.
I can't defend the assassination of the Chancellor or what you did near Trista, but I'd be happy if you chose to disband at least.
You're a funny kid, being oddly nice to us after all the shit we caused, don't you think?
The cycle of
Yeah.
hatred's gone on for long enough. Crimes you've
Cycle of
committed will never
hatred.
vanish, but no one wants this war to go on longer than it has to. It's
Some
not as
people
though
do.
you guys want war, do you?
That's enough of the niceties. You've got time to worry about us. Use it to worry about yourself. Whether you choose to side with the Alliance or go against them, you've got a tough road ahead, whether you like it or not.
Uh-huh.
Make sure to think long and hard before you decide. And if we end up as enemies again, show me what you got. On the battlefield, I mean.
Yeah, sure. I don't really care about you, but I'll do
Excuse me.
just that.
Think I might have been too harsh on the kid. Still... yeah. He's probably perfect for the job.
Getting Crow to be normal and happy.
He saw right through me. He's not wrong, though. I should be worrying about myself right now. He seemed kind of different, though. Like he'd lost his spark.
Well, his job is done.
His sole objective in life seemed to be to get revenge for his old Jaeger Corps killed by Osborn. Maybe he's just not sure what to do with himself now that he's done just that?
I'd imagine so. So how many of these are there? 1, 2, 3. 7 of them. Jesus. Scarlet next, I
Send
guess.
someone inside, and judging by the fact that V is in the next room,
Come on in if you like.
Get the
Excuse
two
me.
worst out of the way. Okay, Scarlet.
Hello there, love.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
Yesterday, so I did wonder whether we would run into one another at some point.
Because you have told us very little.
hello, Scarlet. Last time we spoke was a month and a half ago near Trista, I think.
Quite a memorable day for both of us, wasn't it? There's no need to stand over there. Come and have a seat. I'll pour us some tea.
It is Sharon's
really
voice
don't have
actress,
to.
yeah.
Well, I guess there's no harm in chatting for a bit.
These tea leaves really are wonderful, aren't they? Only
What?
the best for the airship of Erebonia's most powerful noble, I suppose.
I have to admit, the fragrance is like no tea I've ever had
Why?
before.
Why? Okay.
Though, it makes sense if it's something Duke Cayenne personally chose.
Oh? I was under the impression that your family is a part of the nobility, too. Your father is a baron, isn't he?
He might be a noble, but generally barons aren't all that wealthy. We live a relatively modest lifestyle.
Oh, really?
I wouldn't call it
I would have
modest.
thought it before, but maybe my family was actually more well off than yours.
Ooh.
And Scarlet, I heard she lost her old hometown when he went and built a railway through it.
We know them.
What kind of family did you come from then?
Oh, they weren't nobles, if that's what you're wondering. They were just relatively wealthy farmers. We were almost local celebrities in a way.
Oh.
Okay.
I see.
It's fairly straightforward.
You're wondering how someone like me became a terrorist? It's written all over your face.
Well, I can't deny that I'm curious. I heard that you lost your hometown because Osborne built a railway through it.
Oh, did C tell you? No, I suppose it must have been V. He never was one to keep quiet about things.
So, I mean, what happened?
Some things are best left unsaid, I think. It's not
What?
as if knowing would somehow allow you to change things.
I suppose.
Just give us some details,
You're
for God's
so
sake.
adorable, Reen. Now I know why C took a liking to you. What do you say? How about you come and fight with me and the other big girls and boys? It'll be fun, I promise.
Please stop teasing me.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, thank you for the tea. It wasn't just made with high quality leaves, it was brewed exceptionally too.
You're very welcome.
Oh, actually, I may as well ask while I have the chance.
Oh.
Where did you learn how to use that weapon of yours anyway?
Oh,
It's
yes.
pretty unique.
She does apparently have a Templar sword. I don't think I ever saw it in our fight, because I didn't let her use it,
Oh,
but
that?
I have heard
I
since.
suppose it can't hurt to tell you. The holy city of Arteria.
Yep, that'll be it.
The Arteria? Where the high seat of the Septian Church is?
That's the one. It's called a Templar sword, and it's a traditional weapon in the church. A few years ago, I was studying to be a sister and was trained in how to use it there.
Oh, okay.
Surely you must be talking about some other church, right? You're telling me there are sisters in the Septian Church who use weapons like
Oh,
that?
Reen.
There are more things in this world you don't know than you could possibly imagine. Well, it doesn't matter much now. I ended up returning to Erebonia before my training was complete.
Oh?
Wasn't a
Anyway,
big fan.
that's all I'm telling you for now. I'll give you the full story if you decide to join us. Sound fair?
No.
And if you choose not to join, well, that way has its own charms, I suppose.
Well, that's Carlton Vulcan done. She was more interesting
ended up
than
being
she
a
should have
lot
been,
friendlier
but
than I expected her to
still
be.
not interesting. Vulcan was, of course... Yep,
I wonder how much of what she was saying about being a sister was true.
likely all of it.
She seemed to really hate the Chancellor. I wonder what she intends to do now that he's gone.
Live a happy life, maybe. Okay, next here's Blow Blanc. Oh, I just getting close to it.
To you, Reen Schwarzer.
What the? You're the Phantom Thief! You sure look comfortable.
What?
What are you doing here?
What a strong reaction. Like, what the? You're here, the Phantom Thief. Like, of course he is, Reen. Like, where else would he be?
Ha ha! Why wouldn't I be? I'm as much a guest on this ship as you are. And who would deny themselves the pleasure of a ship so beautiful? The furnishings are immaculate. The food and wine are positively sumptuous. And I am of the firm belief that it's wasteful not to take advantage of the opportunities life presents you.
Yeah, seems fair.
Ah, and speaking of opportunities, don't just stand there. Take a seat and join me in having a drink. You've been blessed with the rare chance to sit and chat one-on-one with the most beloved thief of our time.
He does have quite the
I can't
following.
believe that's how you describe yourself. Well, what the hell? I'll have a drink. Nothing alcoholic, though.
Why not, Reen? Just say fuck it already, for fuck's sake.
Funny. I didn't realize you'd met Prince Olivert.
Ha! Oh, if only you knew, Reen. If only you knew.
Ha! Indeed, there are few even among royals whose palate is so refined as his. Between our shared love of beauty and fundamental difference of opinion on the nature of love, he forever remains an endless source of entertainment for me.
I suddenly feel very sorry for him.
Don't.
What happened
He
down
enjoys
in
it
the
too.
Sounds pretty amazing, though. I'd heard there were problems with orbital technology in southern Erebonia at the time, but
You told him
I had no idea
everything?
that was why.
But what?
Ha ha! That magnificent floating city was quite the sight to behold, let me tell you. Oh, how I wish I could have shown it to you. It would have changed your view of the world
Probably.
completely.
Very, very, very much so.
It really does sound amazing. Wait, why am I sitting here having a friendly discussion with a wanted criminal?
You are a wanted criminal
He
yourself,
has
you
so
know.
many interesting and unusual stories, I got completely caught up listening to them.
Ha ha! A thief of my caliber can steal much more than objects, Reed. There. I was able to steal much of your time and your interest. Perhaps I stole your heart as well.
Rest assured that did not happen. Your stories were interesting, though, I'll admit. By the way, you wouldn't happen to know where Prince Olivert is now, would you? Last I checked, he wasn't actively fighting against the Alliance.
Ha ha! I imagine
He
Duke
does it so
Kyan
much.
would welcome a man like the Prince with open arms into the Alliance, if he so wished to join. To my knowledge, he was always wary of the Chancellor himself. But I digress. I'm afraid not even I know where he is at the moment. However, I'm inclined to believe that wherever he's hiding, the Crimson Wings is there with him.
So the Courageous is missing too, then. Although the
I
Duke's
feel like
got
you should
some
have
nerve
realized
if
that.
He expects Prince Olivert to side with him after he imprisoned the rest of the Imperial family.
But think, these kinds of things are simply what the great nobles of this country have always done. The War of the Lions, too, was brought about by numerous families of some standing, backing potential successors to the throne. Emperor Dreichels, as a late arrival to the war, was a mere exception to the rule.
Mm-hmm. About right.
I wonder, does Prince Olivert think himself as the second coming of Dreichels?
Probably not.
One of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's military academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will.
It's just not his style to be the leading man in that way.
I'll admit, I hesitated to allow it, but I decided to place my hopes in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day you all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country.
I don't think he does.
Yeah,
From
absolutely
what I can
not.
tell, he intends to try and end this war in a slightly different way from Dreichels.
Oh? Do tell.
Sorry, but I should be going. Thanks
I
for all the
can't reveal
interesting
your
stories.
information, though,
It helps me
Reen.
work through things in my head a bit.
You get them to tell you everything. I'm like, no, not even a breadcrumb, thanks.
Ha ha!
He
I'm
put it-
pleased to hear it.
He put his visor back
I
on.
will be waiting at the edge of my seat to hear which path you choose. Join us, and you'll be warmly welcomed.
I do miss his more unicorn type look, though.
Naturally, I'm fascinated by you as the Ashen Knight's pilot. But I'm even more fascinated with that brute strength of yours. I would love the chance to see the power of an ogre up close.
I doubt it's half as interesting as what you're thinking. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
I suspect it's double, actually, Reen, rather than that. Ah, Phantom Thief. Who's in here? Oh, it's Duvalie. It's gonna be a fun interaction.
Having to travel to and from Crossbell like this is utterly exhausting.
Were you just there?
No, I mustn't complain. I'm doing this for the sake of my lord.
I'd assume that means she was just there? Having lost to the SSS, or is she on her way there?
Didn't I see her in Legram?
He's actually stupid. That's incredible. I've always laughed at how stupid I thought Reen was, but this is a new low. Her voice, at least, Reen. Her voice, at least.
Wait, you're the Ashen Knight's pilot.
I remember you now. You're with Ouroboros. Duvalie the Swift, right?
You remember the title? He didn't recognize it easily. I don't understand, Reen.
No shame? Is it perhaps normal for you to barge into a lady's room unannounced?
Yes, actually, he did this quite a bit in the first game. For some reason, he could just barge in and it's like, okay.
You and that Arseid are only as bad as each other, I swear. Learn your place!
I don't think Laura's done anything wrong.
Actually, I just walked through the door normally. I should have probably knocked before I came in. Sorry about that.
Knocking. An important tactic. Oh, she got... Okay.
So, now that we're understood, what do you want? Have you come to tell me that you'll be fighting on our side after all?
He wouldn't be
Can you
much
not
help,
jump to
but...
conclusions. Besides, it's not like you're working with the Alliance because you agree with what they're doing.
Yeah, they don't really care.
Lady Clotilde
Oh,
seems
naturally.
to have a purpose of her own. For my part, I have no obligation to help the Alliance whatsoever.
Oh, I fucking love this
I'm
character.
simply cooperating because I was told doing so was necessary to the plan.
Plan? I'm not sure what she's getting at.
Good.
Just so we're
You're too
clear,
stupid
that
to.
lord you keep mentioning isn't Vita Clotilde, is it?
No, it's Aryan
She
Road.
may be an Anguis like her, but my lord is the seventh, not the second. She is the leader of the Stallritter, the great light which guides us, gallant yet beautiful, proud yet merciful. She's the strongest knight of all, and oh, she's simply divine.
God damn it. Yeah, Aryan Road's pretty
Well,
cool.
You've made it clear how great you think she is. So the head of the Stallritter is also a woman?
That's a woman band.
She certainly is, and if you must know,
No,
100
they couldn't.
swordsmen of your strength couldn't hope to equal her.
Beating Aryan Road is like the end game of this series in terms of power levels, surely. Not necessarily meaning that she will be at the end, but she is that strong.
No, 1,000, even 10,000 of you wouldn't be able to so much as scratch her.
Okay, 10,000 maybe is a stretch, but 1,000 is possible.
Okay, I get it. She's strong. Still, if she's a woman who could be described as the strongest knight of all,
Don't make
or
the
already
connection.
noticed the similarity between the Eisenritter
I'm
and
gonna fucking
Stallritter,
kill him.
she really does sound like Saint Sandlot.
You don't have any reason to make this connection other than she's a strong knight.
I see I've got you thinking. Incidentally, I may have already mentioned her title, but one can never share my lord's glory too many times. She's known as the Steel Maiden.
The Steel Maiden, huh?
And with that, I believe
The
that's
clap.
enough idle chatter. If you didn't come to tell me that you'll be fighting on our side, then we remain enemies. As such, we shouldn't be standing here being friendly with one another.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Sorry for bothering you. Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to ask. You're not an enforcer like Blue Blanc or Sharon, right? Is there any reason for that?
They just work differently.
Had to ask. Enforcers are selected by the society's leader, the Grand Master. And in order to be selected as one and given a number, that person needs to be burdened by some kind of darkness.
Yeah.
But just so we're clear, there is no correlation between having a number and one's strength, alright? I'm quite strong.
I mean, you are the leader of Aryan Road's lot, so surely. And you did beat Lo once, which is an achievement.
I didn't say you weren't.
Lo is one of the strongest on the continent.
But it makes perfect sense. You don't strike me as someone who's carrying any kind of darkness with you. You're refreshingly sincere. Like someone who hates anything that strays from the path of
Absolutely.
righteousness.
I'll thank you not to spout such nauseating drivel in my presence. Now get the hell out of my room!
God, she's good. God, she's good.
She chased me out. I'm really curious about the Steel Maiden. Could she really have some connection with the Lance Maiden?
Yes.
Perhaps even with the woman who helped us during our August field study.
Yes. Yes, she can. Okay, well, that's 4 of them. 3 left. I'm guessing next to her is McBurn. So that leaves Le Guin and Wallace on this side, I'd wager. Yes.
I wonder who's in here.
We got a visitor?
Come on in.
Excuse me.
Oh, never mind, yes. Zephyr. They're gonna be here
Figured
too.
it was you. Sup?
Have a seat.
We're gonna discuss fee, huh? You're drinking the same thing as Blow Blanc. Specialty,
Bourbon?
I guess.
I suppose not.
Yeah, I really shouldn't.
There's really no
How come you
reason to
guys
say
are being
no.
So friendly, though. I mean, we're on
You have
opposing
adult
sides of it.
supervision. They don't give a shit. They're
It's not
fucking
like we're on a
Jaegers.
battlefield right now. We're Jaegers. Nothing unusual about us trying to cut some throats one day that's sitting in a bar with the same guys the next.
Of course, if you would rather fight with us, that can be arranged.
I shall have to politely decline. For one thing, I don't think I'd stand the slightest chance of taking you two down.
Absolutely
Hey
not.
now, no need to be so pessimistic. Fee seems to think pretty highly of you. Have a little more faith in yourself.
At the very least, you'd be able to give us a real fight in your combined might.
They're like, yeah, you could put up a fight.
Not that I'd have any intention of losing even then.
I think you guys would probably win.
The scary thing is, I'm pretty sure he's dead serious.
Your knight isn't that strong, Rean.
Well, they're used to taking out tanks. They probably have their ways.
It's strong, but not that strong.
Oh yeah? Ranking 72nd for the year in an academy full of big shot students ain't half bad. Brings a tear to my eye to see our little Fee putting her heart into her education.
And don't forget, she was the youngest of her classmates, too. The boss was right when he said that she can do anything she puts her mind to.
You got that right. Maybe joining the gardening club will make her a bit more ladylike, too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, who am I kidding?
She's still
Hey,
young.
you know,
She has plenty of time to develop on that front if she so pleases.
They really seem to adore her, like two proud parents talking about their child. And yet,
it wouldn't kill
if you
her.
don't
I
mind me
100%
asking,
believe
why
that.
did
but-
you leave Fee behind? After your boss was killed in a battle with his sworn enemy, I mean.
Oh, Fee told you about that. It sounds like you're closer to her than I thought you were.
Uh-huh.
I trust this is simply me being paranoid.
Oh, Jesus Christ, guys.
But you haven't tried making any moves on her, have you?
Jesus Christ. Not everything in life
No,
is
of
like
course
that.
not. I wouldn't dream of it. I just want to know why you'd abandon her when she obviously means so much to the two of you. She thought of you all like family. Why did you leave her all alone?
Well... We We had our reasons. Let's leave it at that. I know you want to know, but you're not the one we should be telling that to.
We'll be sure to tell Fee our reasons in due time. Until then, leave the issue be.
Alright. I can accept that. Still, she's our classmate. And in that sense,
God's
she's a
sake.
family to me, to us, too.
Just say friend. Just say friend.
We feel that way about her just as strongly as you do. If not
Absolutely
more
not more so. No way in
so.
hell.
I want to be perfectly clear on that.
Fighting words right there.
Still, we'll remember you said that. Returning to the matter at hand, you're sure you haven't tried to make any moves on her?
Come on,
Absolutely.
spit it out.
They really are like two overprotective fathers. I was hoping to get a bit more out of them about what Zephyr is up to.
Wait, was that it?
All we did was talk about Fee the whole time.
Okay.
Oh well. At least now I know that the guys in Zephyr really cared about her, so it wasn't a complete waste of time.
Did you not realize? Okay, I'm guessing this is Gwyn and Wallace
I
then.
can sense someone inside.
Oh,
What the?
McBurn? We'll do that later if he's having that happen. Is this McBurn, maybe?
I think I can sense someone inside. Given the circumstances, I imagine it must be one of the people who fought us in Ymir.
Yeah. Oh, it's locked.
Huh? It's open.
Never mind. Of course it's open. It's always open, Reen. McBurn.
It's empty. Weird. I could have sworn I sensed someone in here.
Oh. It's all Tina.
Oh,
Oh, that's a bit... I mean, maybe you should just leave her to sleep. It's very weird of you.
looking at her lying down like this, she really is just a child.
She sure is.
12 or 13? Somewhere close to Milliam's age. How did a kid like this end up fighting with the Alliance?
Let's get out of here, Reen. Let us sleep.
Who are you? Who's calling me?
Is she talking in her sleep?
Just leave, Reen. Leave her alone. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Situation assessed. Location is a room inside the guest area of the Pantagruel. 9 hours have passed since initial loss of consciousness.
Guess she's sleeping
9
comfortably
hours,
enough
huh?
here. Then again, she needs it at her age. She's got plenty of growing left. Wait,
Wait.
good morning?
Reen Schwarzer, why are you here? Unless my memories have been tampered with, I believe this room was solely allocated to me.
Oh, it was. Sorry. If I'd known you were sleeping, I wouldn't have come in here.
So you're an intruder then? Clown
Yes.
Soleus.
Kill him. Kill him.
Oh, it was just an innocent mistake.
Actually kill him, though. Like, I'm not saying, like, beat him up. No, genuinely kill Reen. It'd be so good.
Whoa, can we at least talk about this?
No mercy for trespassers.
Oh, he's fun. This is actually deserved. Just barging into people's rooms is not normal,
No
Reen.
inappropriate motives for sneaking into this room.
It's not normal.
Not claim! I really didn't!
But once you walked in, you fell victim to temptation and
Oh,
chose
this
to
is a
act in
weird-
accordance to your
I'm really
desires.
not comfortable with this.
No, I didn't! How many times do I have to explain what happened before you'll believe me?
I was making
Many.
a joke. Had you any intention of harming me, Clown Soleus would have attacked you. That he didn't proves your innocence.
Weird sounds again. Thank you, Crown Slayers.
Oh, right.
Now let's
What
leave.
was all that for?
Trolling you, I guess. You sort of deserve it.
Whatever. I suppose it's my
It
own fault
absolutely
for going
is.
in without permission.
Reading,
Anyway,
you're
I've
insane.
cleared my name. I'll see you some other time.
Like, he's
probably.
actually insane. I don't know what else to say about this man. Nothing is normal about him. Absolutely insane. Bonkers. I don't know.
If that's what you want to do, you didn't come to ask me anything then?
He was just
Well,
exploring.
no. Honestly, I didn't even know you were in here. I I do have a lot I'd like to ask you, though. And just as much I'd like to say to you. Okay, if you're offering, what are your reasons for helping the Alliance? Why do you have a puppet just like Milliam's? Just who are you?
Too many questions at once, Reen.
The answer to your first question is, I was ordered to do so. As all information regarding Clom Soleus is confidential, I am unable to answer your second question. And as for the last one, I am unable to fully comprehend the depth of your question.
Oh, forget it. You abducted my sister and the princess. Whether you were ordered to or not doesn't change that.
Suddenly he's angry.
And it's not something I think I can forgive. See you around.
I mean, you know what? That's character, at least. Unable to forgive a 12-year-old for kidnapping his sister. Never mind.
Sorry. That was probably too harsh. I can't pretend to know anything about your
God
circumstances.
damn it, that would have been good.
But I do know that you didn't abduct them of your own free will. Anyway, with that said, I'll be going. Maybe we'll have a chance to talk again sometime.
I feel like it was her own free
The
will.
Black Workshop.
The Black Workshop? What? Is that one of the 13 fact?
That's
No,
the
it
name
wouldn't
of
be.
the place I belong to. It was they who loaned me to the Noble Alliance. Unless you choose to join the Alliance, that is the most I'm able to disclose to you.
The name doesn't ring any bells.
No, not for me
Oh.
either.
That makes it sound like...
Unless it's from one of the books I still need to read.
I suppose it's none of my business.
That's very strange of
Thanks
you,
for
Reen.
telling me. I'll be sure to remember that name.
He keeps doing it. He keeps fucking head patting people. It's not
I
normal.
can't see doing so holding any real purpose for you. Incidentally, did you have any untoward motives behind what you just
No,
did?
he's just actually fucking socially inept.
Not. The Black Workshop? Loaned? Sounds like stuff worth remembering.
Sure, I'll try to remember it, but I may forget. Weird that McBurn and Dooley are not next to each other. Well, let's McBurn our dread. Yep.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh, it's you. Forgot you were staying here too.
Yeah.
I love him.
What was that?
It was the
It's
same as
gone now,
always.
anyway. Maybe it was just my imagination.
So what's up? I couldn't give a damn whether you joined the Alliance or not, to be honest.
Oh, I didn't come here for any specific reason.
Interesting. You mixed by any chance?
Yeah, explain this. That'd be great.
Could I sit and talk to you for a while?
What a pain in the ass.
Maybe you can tell us if you ever beat Low. Well, you definitely have beaten him, but,
So,
like, was it
what do you wanna
consistent?
ask?
When we ran into each other back near Berea-Hard, you asked a weird question. Something about being mixed?
Oh, that?
I didn't have the chance to figure out what that meant at the time.
It's definitely the most
What
interesting
did
one.
you mean?
Don't know if I can even explain that one.
Oh.
It's just something you feel.
What?
What got mixed into us is obviously different in strength and nature.
What?
It's kind of hard to put into words.
Yeah, seems that way. I know you're not
What
trying
do
to
you
confuse me
mean?
on purpose, but I really can't wrap my head around what you're saying.
I get the concept.
Just watch.
Huh?
It's not a stigma.
There's no trick to it. I'm not using an ornament, it's not magic. And I'm not using an artifact either. I just will fire to appear, and it does.
So it's just a totally unnatural ability.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Something that just gives you results, without the processes you'd usually have to go through to obtain them.
Uh-huh.
You've got one too, right?
Yeah, his weird bullshit.
Well, true. That power of mine wasn't something I gained from training. I don't even know where the power itself is coming from.
It's the same kind of thing. People who can do things like that usually have something mixed into them. Something foreign, unnatural, mixed into their body itself. Different to the church's
What the
stickers.
fuck do you mean?
Looks like a pretty small part of it in your case, though.
Oh.
So he's pretty weak with his mix. I don't get it.
Anyway, I couldn't tell you how, where, or why whatever it is got mixed into you. Sure, you've got more questions, but sorry, I can't answer them.
Maybe his heart is made of
No,
Sephiroth.
it's okay. You've answered enough already. I feel like I understand myself a little better now, actually.
Good for you, I guess. So, we done now?
Yeah. Thanks for your time. Oh yeah. So
Oh.
how much of you is unnatural?
Like 90%.
Me? All of me.
Oh, well, that's a bit edgy. That explains your power level.
His circumstances seem very different from mine.
Yeah, he's McBurn. Sorry,
Guess
I
all
can't.
can do is remember what he said. Maybe there will come a time when it'll all make sense.
It shouldn't be this funny. Why is his name fucking
I'm
hilarious?
sure one day I'll find out what this power of mine is. What the story behind me being given this power as a kid is.
They're really talking to the
One day.
audience here. And saying, hey, you'll get it later. Just ignore it for now. Well, you didn't feel that way about fucking LeBlanc, but apparently that's enough for you. Oh, movement. Okay. Just go to bed, Reen. You know? Also, I find it funny there are 2 beds in each place. Which side is it? It's here. This is Alphen, I'm guessing.
I think the maid's finished working in there now. I wonder who's using this room though.
I mean, have you noticed the flowers, like, where she was? And
Yes? Who is it? Please come in.
shocking.
That sounds like...
Where is Elise,
Excuse me.
though?
I had a feeling it was you, but I didn't dare to hope.
It's you.
You shouldn't care this much. You barely know Reen. You literally only know him primarily through Elise.
It's really, really you.
What the fuck do you mean it's really, really you? The fuck is this?
What are... I mean, how did you get here? This all feels like a dream.
This is how you should react if it was like your brother.
Please don't tell me it is. I don't think my heart could handle the disappointment.
It's really me. I'm so glad you're safe. I'm so sorry that you had to go through all of this. If I hadn't been so weak and careless, none of this would have happened.
You mustn't apologize. Simply being able to see you again is more than I could have hoped for.
You must have been really lonely. I'm here for you now, though. I might not be the most reliable person for the job, but I'm not going anywhere.
Very strange.
So that's what you've been doing all this time?
It's been like a couple of weeks.
Yeah. I was happy all of us were able to get back together again. But then yesterday, I ended up being invited onto the ship by Duke Cayenne. That's why I'm here, talking to you.
I do recall thinking things were a little noisier than usual yesterday. Now I know why. Strange as it may sound, I suppose I owe the Duke my thanks. After all, if not for his invitation, we wouldn't have been able to find each other like this.
Sorry. I wish I could say I'd snuck on board to rescue you.
Don't
or
worry,
something.
Joshua's about to come in from behind and go like, hi, I'm here to rescue you. I also look like Reen. But I'm cooler and more interesting.
Incidentally, I hesitate to ask, but
You want to know where Elise is, right? She's not on this ship, I'm afraid. I can't say for sure, but I believe she's been taken to the same
Weird
place as my
choice.
parents.
But sure.
really?
I'm sure it isn't news to you that my mother, father, and Cedric have been imprisoned somewhere. And apparently, they've chosen Elise to be
okay.
my family's attendant. So it's likely wherever they've been taken, she's right there with them.
Somewhere in Heimdall, probably.
Really? I'm not sure whether to feel relieved or what.
I can hardly blame you.
I feel exactly the same way, even.
But why were you alone imprisoned on this airship? Surely there must be some reason.
Well, you see...
That was Duke Cayenne's
Yeah.
decision. I believe he's using me to suppress potential
Never mind, that's
rebellion
not what
in
I would've
areas
said.
occupied by the Alliance.
Easy access for Cayenne is what I guess.
Having me address the people and calm them down.
An easy way to, like, have a tool he can manipulate.
Forgive me for saying so, but it's a little
Bit
messed
different,
up.
but it's the same idea, I
Using you like
guess.
that.
It's fine, she's a fucking royal, that's her job.
I don't especially mind doing it, honestly. It's a simple enough task. People all across Erebonia are uneasy about this war. And as princess, I should do what's within my power to help calm their nerves.
But at the expense of your own feelings?
Yes,
I know you
that's
wanna
their
help,
jobs.
but you can't be happy about being used as the Alliance's puppet to deceive them.
Why not?
Plus, you've been forcibly separated from your family, your best friend. You don't even know where they are.
Yes, but... Oh, why even bother? You see through everything, don't you, Reen? Anyway, putting my feelings aside, what do you plan to do now? I presume you don't intend to actually do whatever Duke Cayenne tells you to.
Well... I'm really not sure what to do. The longer this war goes on, the more people will suffer because of it. But even so, I don't feel as though siding with the Noble Alliance is the right course of action. And the same goes for the Imperial Army. I can't in good conscience side with them either.
I see.
There's so much to think about. You're being used as a puppet against your will? And then Elise is imprisoned somewhere too, being forced to do who knows what. I have to act somehow to change things.
That wasn't your fault, Reen.
Ever since I was taken in by my family all those years ago, I've tried to be a brother figure to her. I became the person I am today because of that.
Hold on. Didn't they say in the drama CD you didn't know you were adopted until like 5 years ago? I swear they said that.
They've always loved me like they would a real son. And she's always treated me like a real older brother.
Because she didn't know you...
You saw that power of mine, didn't you? And what I look like when I use it?
Well,
Perfectly normal enough for this world.
Yes, I did.
White hair and red eyes is literally Crow's entire appearance. It's very similar to Lo. It's not that
When I
absurd.
was a kid, something just like that happened. I ended up using it right there in front of her. She should have been terrified of me. But if she was, she never once let it show. She treated me exactly the same as before.
Why would she be terrified? You literally saved her life when you did it!
And that was when I swore, deep within my heart, no matter what happened, no matter what I had to do, I would always protect her. And that's why I can't help but wonder. I can't help but wonder if now's the time to live up to that promise. If I should put her before everything else. Even if I have to ignore or outright betray my own personal beliefs in the process.
Reen.
I mean, at least that's a valid bit of concern for him and turmoil.
Honorary little sister, I order you to get a hold
You're
of
not
yourself.
anything of the sort.
What? Your Highness.
I know Elise far better than you think I do. In fact, I'd even go as far as to say I know her better than you.
Absolutely.
Reen, she's already told me so much about what happened 8 years ago. She told me about how that snowy day was what inspired you to take up the sword. She told me how traumatic that moment was for you. How what happened stays with you even now. And she even told me that, while she hated how she felt the tiniest bit happy because of it. Because it meant that your attention, your guilt, and your sense of responsibility were directed towards her and no one else.
Great.
And she knew more than anyone how selfish that was. She may have had other reasons for choosing to go to Saint Estrella, but her main reason was that she didn't want you to keep feeling guilty because of her.
How does that
More than
compute?
anything else, she wanted to free you of your burdens. You should know, When you joined Thor's and were making new friends, and you finally seemed to be moving forward, she felt a little jealous, and even a little lonely at being left behind. But she was so very, very happy for you too. So please, Rean, please don't use Elise to justify not choosing your place in this war.
Well, no. Why not? That's literally the opposite of what he was going to do. He was going to use her to justify his place in this war. To justify choosing his place in this war.
Because I know for a fact, she wants you, of all people, to carve your own path and find true happiness.
Sorry, who's that on the left? Is that meant to be Eustace? Because it doesn't have... They don't have glasses like Marcus, and it seems to be a light hair color. But Eustace would never smile like that.
How could I have been so blind? All this time I thought I was trying to protect her. And it's been the other way around since the start.
Rob, it's been both ways?
It's not just true for her either. Mom, Dad, Master Ka-Fi, all my friends at Thor's, they've been supporting me this whole time. How could I have missed something so obvious? I think I finally understand what I've been lacking inside of me all this time. I was so focused on trying to protect others, I never stopped to think about how relationships go both ways.
What? How did you not?
Others try to support me, just like I try to support them. And I have as much of an effect on them as they do on me.
Is he actually this stupid? That he didn't realize this at all?
I didn't realize before now. I'm sorry, Master. I think you gave me that intermediate scroll a bit too soon.
If this makes him more selfish, I'll be happy, but it won't. Excuse me.
Better to realize late than never, I suppose.
What the fuck is this?
Now I finally feel like I'm ready. As long as I keep that fact in mind, I won't lose control again.
No. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I hate it so much.
Are you alright?
That was the stupidest fucking revelation I've seen in my life.
I'm fine. And I've got you to thank for that. Forget honorary. You sounded just like my real sister for a minute.
And it came from fucking Alfin. What?
So, thank you.
What do you mean? I hate it.
I think it's time we get going. I wouldn't want to keep my classmates waiting any longer than I already have.
A pity, but you're right. I was rather hoping we could stay like this a little while longer. But I suppose all good things have to come to an end. Take care of yourself, Rean. I'll leave Elise's rescue to you. No matter what it takes, please. Why are you shaking your head?
I said it's time we get going, didn't I? There's no way I'm leaving my sister's best friend imprisoned in a place like this.
What an absurd decision.
I will get the two of us off this ship. So stay close to me.
You should have no way in hell to achieve this.
Right.
There should literally be no way. Princess Alpha joined the party, great.
So, do you have an escape plan?
Valimar, the Ashen Knight, is on the deck. He's chained up there. But if we can get to him, I'm sure we can find some way to use him to get away from him.
Yeah, but how on earth could
First
you ever
off,
get to
we
him?
need to find a way to get out of this part of the ship without anyone noticing.
Alright then. I never imagined I'd be running away from here with you at my side. Elise is going to be so envious.
I actually hate Rean. Just because of how others treat him. He himself isn't that bad, but, like, he's stupid as hell. But because of how others treat him, I do dislike him immensely. He has a harem protagonist type character, and it's just terrible.
Anyway, let's get going.
I hate those characters so much. What does she have? Does she have anything? She does. Why does she have stuff? Seraphic. She has Seraphic Ring? Okay. She doesn't have any weapons or anything. Any skills? No. God, this sucks. I really do hate it. Like,
there are a lot of very strong people here, so try to keep your voice down.
It should be physically impossible for this to work, and if it works in any way that isn't genius, I will fucking hate it. Okay. Right, well, I guess we're going for... No. We're not doing it. No.
This looks like...
I'm going to fucking murder whoever thought this was good storytelling. Of course they have some random grate we can fucking open and escape through. Of course! Naturally! Why wouldn't they?
It's a vent.
Well, that's convenient.
Surely.
Might it lead to somewhere else on the ship, you think?
Most likely. Still, I can't very well ask a princess to crawl through a vent.
Yes, you can.
Green, of course you can. I'm ready to begin our great escape.
But it's going to be all dark inside. And probably filthy, too.
Are you okay? You've never thought like this in your life.
A little bit of darkness and dirt never hurt anyone. I had to travel through some fairly narrow underground passages when escaping from Heimdall, too. Alright? How about I go first? I'm smaller than you, after all.
No, definitely not. Well, as long as you're alright with it. But I'll be going first. Like I said before, just stay close to me.
Everything was going so well until Alphen appeared.
Alright then.
Everything was going so well.
A princess would be more mindful when she's wearing a dress.
Or maybe you should learn it doesn't matter when you're in a serious situation like this.
Surprised. It's not dirty at all in here.
Maybe it's because the ship's newly built?
Maybe there's also the potential someone put this here on purpose. Which would pain me immensely.
Oh, there's a corner.
Wow.
We must be past the guest area then.
And this is going to be so conveniently leading into a place without anyone else in it. The fuck was that?
Looks like we're in the clear for that part of the ship at least.
My, that was intense. It's like I've stepped right into the world of one of those spy novels that are so popular these days.
Anyway, here's hoping we can make it to the deck without getting caught.
What is it?
Soldiers are coming this way. Keep a safe distance and let me handle this.
Get back in the vent, perhaps?
It feels like the closest thing we have to someone ordinary around here is that kid. It's pretty nerve-wracking having to be around them all.
I just wish I could get to see Princess Alphen in person.
Oh.
Oh.
Too late!
Good luck, Green!
Here I go!
Yeah. Okay, she can do it for us.
Gladly!
Here I go!
Gladly!
Oh, that's his weak as shit.
I won't give up!
Great dodge, Reen.
It's my turn.
Thanks! Let's move! Huh. Here I go!
Gladly!
Let's move! Huh. Let's move!
Okay.
Let's move! Sit! Here I go! Sit! Your Highness!
Green!
Thank you, Your Highness.
Hero!
Great!
God, I hate Reen so much. I don't know, but this entire moment, it's really sinking into me how much I hate this.
Are you alright, Your Highness?
Yes, I'm fine. Thanks to you, of course. Let's be going. I'll be sure to stay very close to you.
Good. Alright, here we go. Sit!
Yeah, I actually don't want to hear the music because it annoys me right now because I don't think it's deserved to have music this epic or cool or anything for this scene. I feel like this scene deserves nothing but like a pitiful little violin go like "Eh!" But apparently not. Man, I miss fucking Azure so much. I miss Sky so much. I miss when this game was good for a few moments so much. You don't have Analyze, do you? You do. Great, use it, please.
My turn. My turn.
Please end auto attack. I'm wasting my time, Alvin.
Are they mechanical monsters?
Yes, they were archaisms. What's in here? Oh, I don't have detect on. Oh, that's bad. Maybe I missed stuff. Oh no, that's not good at all. Fuck. I forgot that would happen. I hope I didn't miss anything in there. Where is it? I don't have it available! Oh my fucking god. Well, this sucks, doesn't it?
I don't suppose escaping through the windows would be an option.
Probably not. We'll have to do this the long way.
Look at Estelle's help. She's actually competent. And did this in a cool way. What did he even get just now? I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry, I'm just angry. I'm just really unhappy.
My turn.
Oh, okay. New enemies.
My turn. I'm not done yet. We have to
It's my turn.
Okay. Well, Seraphic Ring, I guess.
Thanks.
This is unfortunate.
Seraphic Ring again, please.
Thanks. Here I go. I won't give up. Now's our chance.
So sorry.
Sorry, everyone. Bring it up. Here I go.
Do you know how just genuinely, like, terrible I feel right now? Really, I can't hit all three? That's absurd. Like, I couldn't be less interested if I tried.
Thanks. Won't give up.
Wing's dead. Never mind, we got lucky. She's so shit. It's incredible how terrible she is.
Thanks. I'm not done yet.
There they are! Recover the princess!
Whew.
We should now be completely screwed.
One military monster. Shouldn't be a problem.
We should have literally any single person we just talked to come out of their rooms and stop us.
Stay back,
At
please.
any point now.
Let's move!
Surely. It's the only thing that makes sense, but it won't happen. Okay, of course he got fucking fainted. I don't know. Terra's not going to do anything for him.
My turn! We'll cut our own path.
I'm shocked how skilled you are with arts.
You are? You're so sweet.
I fucking hate her. I hate her character so much, too. I hate this entire thing. I'm just blatantly infuriated. What? How? Well, it doesn't matter, we're running.
Gladly. Have a nice day.
There's nothing in here, really? Okay. Oh no. Do it. Yeah, sure. Great misses. Rain.
That's the power of the 8 League.
I'm so unenthused. God. Let's do. Does she even have an attack? She doesn't.
Here I go.
Oh, look! A staircase!
Great.
Hopefully this will lead to the deck.
Let's upgrade his finally, maybe. Do we have Evade 2 yet? No. Of course not. Either ring, we're fully prepared.
How did you get ahead of us?
Okay, we lose now.
I'll freely admit I wasn't actually expecting you to join the Alliance. But not even in my wildest dreams did I imagine you'd try to flee the ship with our dearest princess.
You're a bold one, I'll give you that.
I wasn't expecting to run into either of you on the way out either. You guys aren't called the Phantom Thief and Doobly the Swift for nothing.
Trying to praise us won't get us to let you pass.
Ha-ha! Princess Alfin is one of this nation's most precious treasures. You surely couldn't have thought that I, the Phantom Thief, would allow you to steal her from us, could you?
I'm not being stolen by anyone. If anything, I was the one who whispered sweet nothings into his ear and tempted him to run away with me.
Oh my! What a passionate young lady you are. Forgive me for being so presumptuous. You've no doubt taken after your brother in more ways than one.
I'd like to believe that I'm not quite the oddball he is.
No, you don't have anywhere near his charisma either. Or any level of, like, actual character to you. You're literally just here to be a waifu, and I fucking hate you to, like, the extreme. You are one of the worst characters in this entire series.
I couldn't agree more with his belief that love is the truest form of beauty, however.
Really now?
They're actually hitting it off.
I think that's enough messing around for one day. You're an enforcer, Blue Blanc. take your work seriously and behave!
Ha ha! I think the number of enforcers who take things seriously are in the minority, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Still, you're right about us having played around for long enough. I find the many mysteries surrounding you fascinating, but there's a certain appeal to them remaining forever unsolved, too.
We stand no
You may
chance.
think yourself a swordsman, but allow me to show you how little you truly know.
Like, we are absolutely outclassed in, like, every fashion.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. The gap in skill between us is small enough that I should be able to force our way through.
Fuck off. No, actually, fuck off, Reen. What the fuck do you mean? Either of these two could easily defeat you without a second force.
The difference in our strength is like night and day, you boor. And if you're foolish enough to be unable to see that, then allow me to make you realize your folly and pay for your arrogance.
The one being foolish and arrogant is you.
Fuck no! I hate it! God!
No me being able to do this to you, Your Highness. You and Elise. Now,
Shut up, Reen! Fucking kill
who's done
yourself!
Anything to aid us in coming this far deserves thanks.
What's happened to him?
Could this be your ogre power?
He's just cheating. He keeps cheating to fucking win. I hate him. Genuinely. He hasn't earned a single victory.
School intermediate level. I, Green Schwarzer, will be your opponent.
Am I allowed to, like, make myself lose? I'm gonna try and see if this is losable. It's not gonna be allowed, but I'm actually gonna try just to do nothing. Kill me, please kill me, please kill me.
Sorry, everyone.
Well deserved. Fuck you!
I will enjoy.
I hate it!
His ogre power?
Here we go.
You're a fucking shithead, Reen. I really don't know what else to say.
Let's move.
How do I actually win this without healing? Like, I don't... What?
Have some of me.
I'm not done yet. Here we go. Sorry, everyone.
I will enjoy this.
This is...
God, it's safe to say this is one of the worst moments in the entire saga so far. I think it's safe to say that.
Here we go. Yeah, my turn.
I mean, I can't delay any of them. There's no fucking effects available.
Let's move. Here we go. Let's move.
How can this be happening? What is he?
I just... Shut up.
Splendid! Simply splendid! So you finally conquered your power and made it your own, did you? You continue to fascinate me, Reed.
Green,
Forgive me, Your Highness.
what for?
Goodness!
Wait just a damn minute!
Whoa, what's going on here?
I don't know, but I don't think it's worth us chasing after them.
God, this sucks.
We'll make our way directly to the deck. Are you all right, Your Highness?
Yes! Perfectly! My heart just feels as if it's about to burst.
That doesn't sound very fine.
Come on, is now really the time to be flirting with each other?
You're here too.
You got some real guts, kiddo, but you ain't getting past us.
Zephyr's guard shall not be easily broken.
Okay, okay. I need a break. I need a fucking break.
A few tricks from our feet.
I'll be back. Okay, it's been like 10 minutes. I think I can continue.
The targets have broken our line of defense. Commencing pursuit.
I'm sorry about that, Your Highness.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Can I hold on to you a little tighter?
Of course.
Reem, it's just... Why?
Targets in sight. Commencing capture. My suspicions outlining you as an indecent person seem to have been confirmed.
Can you not make me out to be some kind of pervert all the time, please?
You might as well be with how fucking shit tier of a person you are. And how shit tier of a character you are. Literally, the entire rest of the fucking series has been weakened by this scene. What the fuck do you mean he just did?
Target lost. I may have underestimated you, Reed Schwarzer, in more ways than one.
I'm so furious.
I'm so sorry, Your Highness. I didn't really have any choice but to do that.
If he doesn't lose in some major way in a few seconds, I will lose my mind. I fucking hate this.
She seemed even younger than me. How could you, Reed? That truly is.
Oh yeah, wait, how could he? Fuck off, Alphen. Shut up.
Try not to pay any attention to what she says about me. There's the exit.
Don't change the subject.
God, I hate Reen. I actually fucking despise this. It's infuriating. It's horrifying. It's fucking disgusting storytelling.
Isn't that?
Yeah, we lose.
Whoa. And
Huh. So that's how it manifests for you.
You finally mastered that power you got, huh? Still, you're one busy guy, you know that? One minute you're down in the dumps, the next, you've got one of the cutest girls in the country cheering you up.
Well, I can't deny it.
Shut up, Reen. Fucking just shut up.
It was my sister, classmates, even you, in a sense.
Come on.
Can't say I'm not curious to see what that power of yours can do. But I think you get priority here, right?
Yeah, let me have this one.
Okay.
Your Highness, if you don't mind.
all right.
This is your first time fighting me without the mask on, I think. With our Divine Knights, I come out on top. But let's see who wins when it's just the two of us.
Sounds good to me. You managed to win against 3 of us at once in the catacombs below Heimdall. It's just you and me now. And this time, I'll be the victor.
Go ahead and try.
I'm going to be so fucking sick if he wins.
Alright, you ready, Reen?
My turn. Marcus, yeah!
Oh, and he gives me blade. Great.
Let's move. Let's move. My turn.
Hey, I still don't have a way of healing game. You know, that's so fucking dumb. It's like, here, go on. Fight these fights without any way of healing yourself at all.
turn. Burn to fall. Here we go. Burn to fall. See, here we go. Let's move. See, I'm not done yet. Yeah, my turn. Not bad. My turn. Here we go. My turn. My turn. Shoulder the cross of your demise. Deadly cross.
At least this is cool.
Here we go. Yeah.
I'm actually going to use all my resources on this.
Let's move. Yeah.
How can I do so many?
My turn. Yeah. Let's move. My turn. Too slow. My turn. Let's move. My turn. Not done yet. Yeah. My turn. My turn. My turn. That's what I can really do. All right.
God, I hate it.
You actually did it. I sure wasn't expecting you to beat me one-on-one.
You fought pretty well yourself. Couldn't have been easy to last as long as you did against me like this.
Rean!
Why did this have to happen now?
Guess your luck ran out.
We finally caught up to you.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular?
But I think you may have been slightly too reckless this time.
Yeah, but now on the bridge, so it's time for Olivier to save us.
That wasn't a bad fight. Even if you lost, at least you tried, I guess.
Your Highness, please move away from me.
Hey, don't be too rough with... Look sharp!
God, it's so predictable.
Crimson Wings?
Hey, have you tried killing Rean right now? Rather than letting him escape? You can still kill them all! Just do it! If they fucking escape, I'm gonna... They're going to fucking escape. I hate it!
Sorry for the wait, Rean.
Yo, we're here to save the day.
You caught us all off guard back in Ymir.
So this time we opted to take the initiative ourselves.
We meet again, severing chains. And I see you brought the purple lightning with you.
She brought more than that. Check out the Icy Maiden and that big shot arts user from the Bracer Guild.
They're all still shit compared to you apart from Sharon. None of them can compare to a single one of you. Apart from Ultina. Just win!
Couldn't ask for a more impressive. However...
Here it comes again.
Jumping off in waves. Oh, okay, now you lose. They have a Cassius. Not quite a Cassius, but they have almost a Cassius. You can't win.
Uncle Victor!
That makes sense, actually.
Good to see you again, Lee. And it relieves me to see you're none the worse for wear, Your Highness.
Ugh! The Radiant Blade Master is here too?
Huh. Wow.
Actually, they have McBurn. They still
You're
win.
Strong. Very strong.
That's quite the nod coming from the blazing demon himself.
Oh, he has a title,
I
huh?
can see now why you're considered one of the fiercest in Ouroboros, and why some even claim you to be the Steel Maiden's equal.
Well, I know who I'm gonna be fighting.
Don't you go forgetting about us now.
Hey, Olivier's here. What the fuck is this? Oh. It's a teleport from Emma.
Too?
Now, Olivier can also give them a fight for their money, but they still win. Like, this is still stacked in the massive favor of the enemy here.
Are you okay, Rean?
Especially when you consider they have soldiers that should be able to come up and help at any time.
Looks like we've landed in the middle of something pretty crazy.
And not a moment too soon.
You came!
I'm glad to see you're all right.
Olivier.
You certainly seem to have kept yourself busy.
Enjoying your scandalous elopement with Reen, are you?
He gave me the time of my life. You guys were having that much fun, huh?
And with our princess, Reen?
To think we were so worried about you.
You're not supposed to take it literally.
So this is what you threw me out of Valimar for? Doesn't look very fun.
Crow, you're here.
It feels like it's been ages since we last saw you.
You're looking spiffy, Crow.
I'm hanging in there. Sure wasn't expecting all of you to show up, though. How are we even gonna settle this?
That is the question, isn't it? I'd roughly estimate both sides.
You're fucking wrong, Claire. You're fucking wrong. McBurn manages to beat Victor, then comes and fights you all later. Reen is out of action completely. Crow can take on like 4 of the class. These 4 are handled by like Blowblanc and Duvalier. The rest of the class is handled by Altina and the 2 Zephyrs easily. They win.
Yeah? So we'd probably just end up at a stalemate, huh?
Oh, doesn't sound like much fun at all. Let's say we just forego the fighting and have ourselves a party instead.
And that doesn't even include other people who could come up at any time. You lose.
I could never turn down a party.
That sounds simply wonderful.
I'll bring the booze.
Ah! No! Can't one of you take this a little more seriously?
Thank you, Duvalier.
This is getting us nowhere.
Oh yeah, Vita's here.
Look who decided to show up.
Krianos, Vita.
Welcome aboard the Pantagruel, Emma. Your overall ability as a witch might still be lacking, but that transportation spell was exceptional. I must apologize for the untimely intrusion. As displeased as a few of you might be by the idea, I think it best if we let one another peacefully go our separate ways this time. I'll be the one who bears the brunt of Duke Cayenne's anger.
What the fuck do you mean, Vita? Why are you allowing
Can't
this?
say I understand why we should.
It's not our place to question the orders of our clients.
Whatever. Gives me something to look forward to later.
I hate this. I am actually sickened by this entire set of scenes. This is some of the worst things that have happened in this entire series.
Okay, see you, Fee.
Next time we meet, it will be as enemies.
Yep, I know.
Class 7 is also terrible. I fucking hate this. I think I hate this game. I was fine. It was actually going pretty decently, and then this whole thing has turned my perception from like, it's okay, to this is fucking terrible.
I expect we will have multiple opportunities to do so in the near future.
Well, catch you later, Phantom Thief.
Or not. You do know that no one likes your stupid pranks, right?
I love them.
Tut, there's no need to be so harsh. It's a shame we couldn't resume our debate on the nature of beauty this time, my most worthy rival.
I could wax eloquent about beauty till I'm old and gray, but honestly, I think it's about time we settled things between us.
Next time we meet, Radiant Blade Master and his daughter, it will be to battle.
Well, I certainly have no objection to that.
You seem to bear some manner of ill will against my household. I don't know your reasons, but should we be granted the opportunity, I would gladly settle things with you in battle.
Yes, well, let's not be too hasty. I can wait.
Guess that wraps things up for now. You've definitely grown, but you've still got plenty of room for improvement, especially when it comes to piloting Valimar. So unless you're up for another beatdown, I suggest you get to work on fixing that.
Yeah, I know. Oh, and just to confirm, you were the one who told Toval where I was, right?
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you. Then they just hung up. Didn't even say who they were.
Why would he do this?
Now that you mention it, he does have the same voice as that mystery caller. I did think he sounded familiar. It must have been because I'd heard it during your concert at the festival.
Damn, looks like the jig is up.
You really did that?
Why would you do that, Crow?
There's no shame in admitting that you care, you know.
I really wish you didn't care. You'd be so much better for it.
And if I might be so bold as to offer a word of advice, get Valimar a better sword, one like yours. If you think you're such hot stuff you can beat me without your 8 leaves training, you're in for a world of hurt.
Correct choice of armaments is indeed paramount. Selecting well the Awakener is well suited to will increase combat efficiency exponentially.
I can't pretend to know much about this kind of thing.
He's right. Eastern blades like my Tachi are the heart and soul of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade style swordsmanship. Alright, I'll take your advice. And when I've got myself one, I'll finally take everything back. The Academy, Elise, and even you, Crow.
If that's how you want it, I'd like to see you try.
Yeah, shut up, please, everybody.
Courageous! Full speed ahead!
Commence retreat from this airspace!
Maybe we could have had them being blown up by the Pantagruel, you know, because in the airships they're useless. I'm stopping here. I can't take this. I really need a break. That genuinely harmed the entire series for me massively. Oh my god.